Hacks Season 4, Episode 7, Dechristening, and Episode 8, which of the week, offered two very different types of old and new Hacks installments. Hacks Season 4, Episode 7 reintroduced Caitlin Olsen's DJ Vance after briefly appearing during a phone call to her mother, Deborah, during Hacks Season 4, Episode 6. Deborah and Ava attend the baptism of DJ's newborn son, where Carl Clemens Hopkins Marcus, who has been disappointingly absent from most of Hacks Season 4, also makes a notable appearance. Hacks Season 4, Episode 8, jumps back into the LA-centric setting that has replaced Las Vegas in past seasons. After Ava and Deborah make up, they start writing a more honest show that is better suited to their unique bond and sense of humor, which launches Deborah's late-night show to the top of the ratings chart. Kayla and Jimmy are also refreshingly more involved in Hacks Season 4, Episode 8, and Jimmy's Season 3 Fatty Arbuckle biopic lead is finally brought up again, adding more to their arguably neglected Season 4 character arcs. Hacks Season 4, Episodes 7 and 8 finally gives the spotlight back to the show's root characters. Hacks struggles to balance its new LA look with its beloved classic feel. Kayla, Megan Stalter, and Jimmy, Paul W. Downs, looking at something on the laptop in Hacks Season 4 EP5. Image via Max. Although the expansive list of Hacks Season 4's guest stars has been fun, the series has risked getting too far away from its original tone and characters. After Hacks' Emmy success, it feels as though HBO Max is eager to make their critically acclaimed series an answer to the absence of Curb Your Enthusiasm or even Entourage, two self-reflexive Hollywood series that continue to have dedicated audiences. Hacks Season 4, Episodes 7 and 8 pump the brakes on this effort, forcing Deborah to step out of the limelight and be a grandmother, but not before playing strip poker with Kaya Gerber and the studio's Seth Rogen. Kayla and Jimmy's increased screen time in these latest episodes should be much appreciated by diehard Hacks fans, but they still feel somewhat out of place this late in the season. While it's always a treat to see Caitlin Olsen in a comedic role, DJ's whole bit as a member of the Catholic Church was underwhelming and led to some predictable punchlines compared to the more innovative moments of Hacks Season 4. Deborah chugging the communion wine, for example, felt out of character and forced with little comedic payoff. Additionally, Marcus makes a pit stop to smoke a joint with Ava outside the church before making the point that he no longer had to be anywhere he didn't want to be. Hacks Season 4, Episode 7, undoubtedly felt like the most classic episode of the season by far. Still, its placement sort of made it more random than nostalgic, which presents a big problem for the remainder of Hacks Season 4 and its eventual Season 5. After so many shifts between Seasons 3 and 4, these rearview mirror glances in Episode 7 make it feel like an outlier in the show's new Hollywood landscape. I wish Ava and Deborah's feud hadn't ended mid-season and continued to fester until the finale. Season 4 suddenly feels more aimless now that Deborah and Ava made up. Ava Daniels, Hannah Einbinder, and Deborah Vance, Jean Smart, arguing in front of Jimmy, Paul W. Downs, in Hacks Season 4 EP5. Image via Max. Placing Deborah and Ava at odds with each other was a fascinating development at the start of Hacks Season 4. While some viewers found it to be too abrupt of a change in their character dynamic, I thought it was not only a natural evolution of their creative partnership but also one of the most compelling scenarios of the entire series. Now that Deborah and Ava are back on good terms, I'm wondering what the through line is that will continue to connect from the beginning to the end of Hacks Season 4. While these two episodes had their moments, they were arguably two of the most ineffective entries of the season, especially back-to-back. I also can't help but ask whether I would genuinely be entertained by Deborah's fictional late-night show, particularly the Mayor Joe shtick that Deborah found to be funnier than it was. I couldn't imagine such a stunt working in reality, but regardless, I was confused as to why the series dropped its riveting Deborah vs. Ava feud with something so aimless. In the same vein, Dance Moms Episode 7 Crash Out is unexpected and humorous, but unfortunately, it's adrift from Season 4's previously intentional and meaningful tone. Hacks Season 4 came out of the gate with a sharp voice that spoke on women historically being unappreciated and overlooked in the entertainment industry, among other things. These last two episodes felt like they didn't have much to say in that regard, as if these sentiments oddly concluded with Deborah and Ava's feud. Hacks Season 4 took a big swing with its various shifts in tone, protagonist dynamics, and location shift. These latest entries feel quite stagnant and conflicted compared to the rest of the season, stuck between the Hacks of old and new. Hopefully, the final two episodes of Hacks Season 4 will provide a better indication of where the series is heading in its all but greenlit fifth season.